In June of 1963, Mildred Loving wrote to the ACLU expressing her desire to be able to visit her family with her husband. The problem was that he was white and she was black. At the time, Virginia was one of 16 states with anti-miscegenation laws on its books. She wrote to the Justice Department, and she was told to write to the ACLU. She said, "We know we can't live there, but we'd like to go back once in a while and visit our families and friends." And in 1967, 4 years later, the Supreme Court unanimously struck down all state bans on interracial marriage. Almost 50 years later, the Loving decision paved the way for marriage equality among same-sex couples. In 2015, the Supreme Court referenced the Loving decision when it guaranteed the right for LGBT couples to marry. But neither the Loving decision nor the Civil Rights Movement ended the deeply entrenched discrimination that we still see today and against which we fight today.
Well, it's always important, whether it's loving or any other form of discrimination. If you don't stop the majority from oppressing the minority, they will take over and oppress the minority.
While we've come a long way, the Loving story is a chilling reminder that we must remain vigilant. Those hard-won fights for equality cannot be taken for granted, nor do they happen automatically. Today, in proposals by the incoming Trump administration, as well as in laws and policies being proposed in states across the nation, we find that our basic civil rights that are protected in the Constitution are at risk. The Lovings were asleep in their home when they were first arrested. Discrimination would even go into their bedrooms and their private homes. And what the Lovings taught us is to never underestimate the power of standing up for what you believe in, and that the power of love and of justice will prevail. We have to celebrate the Loving story, the story of two people who loved each other and were committed to each other, wanting to make sure that their country recognized their rights, and also to the struggle for making sure that those rights would be protected.